Hello, Randy Rain here, and I've got a little Android. It's a little one. A little Android from Radio Shack. This is
Robotic Garage.
So this is a little Android from Radio Shack, and it's the exact same little grabber robot that all of them have. You just slap your own sticker on there and just call it what you want to. I have one exactly like this, except it doesn't say Radio Shack and little Android or anything like that. There is some minor differences, minor. Now this one does seem a little better made for some reason. I'd like to find out. I mean, it was passed by number 16 here, so let's look inside and see why it doesn't work, because it's not supposed to. I've never even put batteries in this thing. Okay, forward, nada. Backwards, nada. Drop, nada. Grip, nada. Alright, nada. Oh, there we go. That works. That seems to work. What about forward? Well, I was told this thing didn't work. Well, that's all for this video. Use some better foam pads there. Yeah, that's not good. Whoever I bought this from didn't know to kind of move them around a little bit, because there is corrosion on here. Let's see what we got inside here. This one does seem nicer made, actually. Two very different screws holding that on. Spring over here. Yeah, those all look good. These pads are gone. Lots of grease. It all looks good. So there's why it works so well. It's got warp drives. Not a crack one, not even starting to crack. The rubber and the tires are good. Okay, so far I see absolutely nothing wrong with this thing, except that it's dirty. Yeah, there's some weights in here. That's why it was so heavy. I don't really remember weights in the other one. Oh, that came out there. I was wondering how that thing came out of there. There is a screw. It's underneath the light. Little screws. Got a little spring. Alright, I have everything clean. This one is here. That would go just like that. It goes like that. Goes over there, around that. I really like how these arms work. There's a spring there. That has to go like that. Put that in. So on either side, there's this little thing right here that turns, that swivels. And that's the opening and closing, or the pinching. Because you can see a little ramp right here, inside here. As that thing moves, it's pushing, it's riding up the ramp. I did find a crack on this little piece right here. It's not slipping, but it is cracked. Melt it back. That'll be fine, I think. It goes right here. That's what lifts the arms up. There. Not to forget about this spring. There. Now you can see how the action works. That gear motor turns this one, which turns this slip gear here. As long as there's nothing stopping it, it's going to turn this one, which turns this one, which turns this one, which turns the rod, which has those little things on the end. What those are going to do is open and close and also raise. Well, that just barely fits into there. Put this light back. Well, it seems to be working, but there's also some corrosion. Looks like here. Gotta check this out. It's actually this one right here. Pretty typical how these things work here. These little guys just pop out. Get out of there. Put a little of this stuff. These guys sit in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to town already. And I want to neutralize it here. This metal just looks extremely tarnished. I'm just going to spray some WD-40 onto a Q-tip here, see what this does. This is your typical control. As you can see, you got positive and negative coming here. Red is positive, it's coming to right here. And you can see each one of these is pushed up against this one. And each one of these is going to each side of the motor. So right now each side of the motor is getting positive. But you can see there's two here, so positive comes over here. Now negative is coming up underneath here to this little pin underneath there. So when this goes in, what's happening is you're either pushing one of these down depending on which way you go. So if you push this one down, it disconnects from positive and touches negative. So now this side's getting negative, this side's getting positive. If you did it over here, it'd be the opposite. Now this is getting negative, and that's still getting positive. And the same thing for the other one. Oh yeah, that looks good. It went like that. Wow, like that. Could not remember how that went. There. Let's see if I can't get an outline. And all it was this stuff right here. So So there it is, the little Android from Radio Shack. And I gotta admit, it is the best one of these little dome grabber robots that there is. Mine are way cheaper, and they're the exact same thing. This plastic looks great. The white is still white. There is no yellowing on it. The only thing really bad was the little pads, and my replacements are exactly what was on there. So yeah, it looks great and works great. So you ready to see it in action? I've got a little nun. It can pick up a little nun. So I got some fake blood. I have some casino dice. If I stack it up, it can pick up the top one, but it doesn't reach the bottom one. So there it is, the little Android from Radio Shack. Now I'm going to put this little guy on eBay. So it's on eBay right now. So if you'd like to help out the channel and get a little robot, go place a bid down. Anyway, if you like this video, I sure would appreciate a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more, of course, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people. These are the patrons. These are the people who brought you the little Android. The little Android couldn't have been brought to you without these people right here. That's all there is to it. I thank them oh so very much. I can't even express how much I thank them. So these are great people, and I thank them. And if you'd like to be one of these great people, of course, there's a link and all that stuff. Anyway, the little Android from Radio Shack, little dome picker-up robot. It's on eBay. That was
Mending Robot Garage.